our institution of William Jewell College, and that is how you lead. Class of 2026, congratulations to you all. I wish you all fair winds and falling seas. May God bless you all in Semper Fidelis. Thank you.
I would like to ask, if we could, the family of Lieutenant Colonel Folin, if you'll please stand. And any faculty members that are here who taught this fine gentleman, would you please stand? Let's give these folks a round of applause. Now, students, I'd like to ask the families of the students that are present here to please stand. All right, come on, y'all can stand. It's not that hot. Students, if you would, I'd like for you to stand, turn around, and give these folks an applause, please. Thank you. Lieutenant Colonel Folin, you are a remarkable example of honor, courage, and commitment. Thank you for sharing in this day with our graduates, and most of all, thank you for serving our country. I'm just looking forward to see who out of this class in 17 years will deliver a commencement address. There'll probably be many of them. In the keeping with the long-standing tradition at Jewell, the class of 2026 has selected a peer to offer the senior message. This year's address will be delivered by Derek Mpopo, who found his way to Jewell from Kusami, Ghana. And we're so glad he did. As a biology major, Derek has been an active researcher for independent projects on campus to programs across the globe. He was a research fellow through a program funded by the National Institutes of Health at Boston University and George Washington University. Derek participated in a scientific enrichment month at Columbia University, at their cancer program, and interned at Johns Hopkins University and a hospital in Ghana. He's also taking a volunteer role at American Red Cross, Liberty Hospital, and Children's Mercy. Derek was named a faculty award finalist by Jewell professors, elected student senate vice president by his peers, and started a new organization on campus, African Student Union. And when Derek saw a gap in healthcare access, he founded the Kansas City Immigrant Health Screenings Initiative. He plans to complete an MD and a PhD dual program and develop metabolic therapies for neurological diseases such as glioblastoma and Alzheimer's. For his gap year, he has been offered a research assistant position at the University of Missouri focused on immunology, cancer, and translational research, and is looking at several other Midwest colleges. Derek says his experiences in research, service, and coursework have helped him connect what he studies to real-world impact. And we look forward to watching him from the Hill as this bright, aspiring physician is sure to make a meaningful impact on the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Derek Mpopo for the senior message.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so class of 2026 graduate. I want each of you to look next to your neighbor and say, "We made it." Come on, there gotta be some power in it. We made it. The reason why I did this is because it's really, very difficult to do school in 4 years, and we all are now here, meaning how far we have been able to achieve this, which is really interesting. And I would like to also use this opportunity to thank my parents and my family back in Ghana, my brothers and my sisters. I know they are watching me live from here, so hi everybody. And I also want to thank my professors. So many people that I have to thank. This community is, I'm really proud of this community and how they help their students and everybody, and also the soccer boys, how they have really been able to help me in my journey and everything. And least but not last, every one of you guys, how you voted for me to be your speaker, to speak on behalf of each and every one. I really appreciate you all. Good morning, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and my fellow graduates of William Jewell College. A few years ago, I was sitting on a bus leaving from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. I barely slept that night, not because the ride was uncomfortable, but because my life felt uncertain. My father had died, and after losing him, something inside me changed. When someone you love dies, the world becomes quieter in a painful way. You still wake up, people still alive, life still moves on, but part of you feels left behind. I remember looking outside the window during that long ride and thinking about how my father will not be able to see the man I'm trying to be. Never see me graduate, and never see me become the doctor I want to be able to serve others. And honestly, there were moments when I wanted to give up on all those dreams, because dreams make you tired, both physically and spiritually. The reason why I was on the bus was because I was trying to get my visa to come to the United States to study. And where I come from, many people never get approved for their visa to come here. That morning, the embassy room was silent. One by one, names were called. One by one, people were rejected. The first person rejected, then the second. And with every rejection, my heart started sinking deeper. I remember lowering my head and praying quietly. And this was what I said. I said, "God, I don't know why my life has already been that hard, but please, let this work for me." So my name was called, and I went there, and my hand started to shake. And somehow, after all the fears, all the loss, all the uncertainty, I was approved for the visa. I walked out of the embassy trying not to cry, because for the first time in a long time, I felt like maybe God has not forgotten me. And standing here today at William Jewell College, I realized something. Some of us did not get here because life was easy. We got here because we kept praying when life became unbearable. Because we kept believing when nothing around us made sense. And when I arrived in America for the first time, I thought the hardest part was over, but I was wrong. There was this when I felt alone. There was this when I questioned myself. And there was this when I smiled in public and also struggled in private. I know what it feels like to fail and wonder if you are disappointing everyone who sacrificed for you. And I know many of you sitting here today also feel the same thing here. Because behind every graduation gown is a story that people cannot see. Story of anxiety, story of financial struggle, story of heartbreak, story of nights we cried without not telling anybody. And yet somehow, despite all of it, we are still here. And this is what makes today beautiful. Not perfection, survival. Over the years, I learned something that changed my life. God God does not always remove the storm. Sometimes He simply gives you the strength to survive it. And maybe that is why the motto of William Jewell College means so much to me. Deo Fasos Labora, trust in God, work. Because there were moments when faith was the only thing that kept me going. And looking back now, I realized that some of my greatest heartbreak were actually redirections. Because sometimes God is preparing you in a pain for a purpose that you all cannot see. So, class of 2026, as we live here today, I hope you all remember this. Do not be ashamed of the struggles that shape you. Some of the strongest people are, the ones that they kept believing, even after life broke them. People who chose faith over bitterness, and people who chose hope over fear, and purpose over giving up. A year ago, I sat on the bus leaving Ghana, carrying grief, uncertainty, and a prayer. Today, I stand here carrying something different, which proves that God can still create a purpose from a pain. So to everyone who is still hurting, who is still struggling, and who is still becoming, do not give up on your story yet. Because sometimes the people who shine at the brightest are the ones who first survived the darkest night. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you to everybody.
We are grateful for the ways you and your classmates have enriched the Jewell community. I know I'm a better person for knowing here. We're proud of your hard work, and we look forward to what's ahead for you. Hello, my name is Dr. Jean Hastings. I am the current chair of the Faculty Council. And at this point in the program, I would like to present a very special appreciation for leadership to a very special person at William Jewell. With Mr. Bill Gaudreau, please join me. The faculty of William Jewell College, duly assembled and acted in its representative capacity, does hereby offer this formal resolution of appreciation to Mr. Bill Gaudreau, Chair of the Board of Trustees, in recognition of his extraordinary service, steadfast leadership, and enduring commitment to this institution and to the students, the faculty, and the mission it serves. Mr. Gaudreau has provided visionary leadership as the chair of the Board of Trustees, guiding the college with clarity of mission and a long horizon commitment to its identity as an institution rooted in the values of rigorous inquiry, character formation, and servant leadership. Mr. Gaudreau has demonstrated remarkable tenacity, unwavering steadfastness in the face of institutional headwinds, refusing to abandon the college's foundational commitments. Mr. Gaudreau has shown genuine compassion for the faculty of William Jewell College, honoring the dignity of the academic vocation and the irreplaceable role that dedicated faculty play in forming the minds and characters of our students. Bill Gaudreau has invested deeply and personally in the lives of you, the Jewell students, understanding the truest measure of the college's success is found in the flourishing of young men and women entrusted in its care. Be it resolved that the faculty of William Jewell College hereby express its profound gratitude to Mr. Bill Gaudreau for his exceptional service as chair of the Board of Trustees, and be it further resolved that the faculty commends Mr. Gaudreau for the vision, tenacity, compassion, generosity of spirit that he has brought to this leadership role, and affirms its confidence that the work he has undertaken on behalf of William Jewell College reflects the very qualities this institution endeavors to cultivate in its graduates. And be it further resolved that this resolution be entered into the official records of the faculty minutes, transmitted to Mr. Gautreaux and to the full Board of Trustees, and preserved as an enduring expression of esteem and gratitude in which the faculty of William Jewell College holds its board chair.
I don't think this was part of the script, by the way.
Will the members of the class please rise? President Van Horn, I have the distinct honor to present the graduating class of 2026. They have completed the required curricula. They have been approved by the faculty, and I now request that you confer upon them and upon those officially excused the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration.
Members of the William Jewell College class of 2026, upon the authority vested in me by the trustees of William Jewell College, established on February 27, 1849, by a charter granted by the legislature and signed by the governor of the sovereign state of Missouri, upon the specific vote of the faculty, and in the name of the faculty, and upon your completion of all requirements for your degrees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On this 16th day of May in the year of 2026, and in the 177th year after our founding. Now, graduates, you may move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your mortarboards. Congratulations.
Graduates will now proceed to the platform to receive their diplomas. Will the members of the graduating class please be seated with the exception of those in the first row who will approach the platform. I encourage the audience to follow the reading of names in the printed program so you will see those members of the class graduating with distinguished honors. We ask for cooperation in honoring our graduates today by maintaining an atmosphere of respect and dignity as their names are called. The graduates with the degree Bachelor of Arts, December 2025. Autumn Baki. Riley Elizabeth Fraser Smith. Aubrey Grace Harris. Kalia Riley Peterson. Riley Ann Salinger. Oto Wada. Sunny Williams. The graduates with the degree Bachelor of Science, December 2025. Blythe Evelyn Botts. Justin Ross Endicott. Ashley Ashlyn Renee Hellman. Aiden Brooke Shannon. The candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, May 2026. Laura Aguasil Munez. I'm sorry. Grace Elizabeth Allen. Alexa Almejo. Ava Marie Autry. Tristan A. Branta. Emily Bartlett. Caroline Joelle Beckman. Mason Lane Bainey. Emily Benny. Andrew Gordon Baumtrocker.